Hey guys, Jerry Mitchell here. And one of the questions I get asked periodically is, how did you get started in shooting revolvers or just firearms in general? I'll give you an idea. I always did like to be around a gun. When I was a kid, I had BB guns, pellet guns, and stuff. So you get fascinated with the concept of shooting and the thrill of it, and also the difficulty of it. But anyway, give you an idea. We lived in Louisiana, and my grandfather lived in Texas, Damon, Texas. And periodically, we would visit him on his farm. And that's where I shot my first centerfire revolver, guys. It was one just like this. It was a Model 28 Smith Wesson 4-inch highway patrolman. To me, when you're 9 or 10 years old and you see a revolver this big and heavy, it's just very fascinating. We actually took it out and we shot it. My Uncle Frank had a box of Remington clean-bore ammunition. So this is the pattern, give you an idea how old the ammunition we shot back then. This is a 32 caliber, but it's the same box, same pattern. This was the color of the ammunition, the box of the ammunition we shot. So I still remember that very vividly, the size of the gun, the ammunition we shot. So being we out in a farm, we'd find an old galvanized bucket, threw it out in the cotton field, and we shot it a few times. And I actually hit it one time. It was Remington clean-bore, 158 grain, round nose 38s. And of course back then, no eye protection, no hearing protection. What can I say? That's what you did. It sounded like a cannon going off, made a lot of dust fly. So it was a very fascinating gun. And this is actually one of my competition guns. Back in the day when I first started shooting revolvers, I bought a Model 28. It was a police trade-in gun, so it was well used when I had received it. I want to say I paid 170 bucks for it or something used. I put a lot of time on this gun, shot a lot of ammunition through it. Matter of fact, I shot it so much, I actually set it aside and bought another one. But actually, when I got hired with Smith Wesson, one of the things I did, I sent it back to get it refurbished. And if you look at the fit and finish on the gun, it looks entirely brand new. One of the things they had to do to refurbish it was the barrel was shot so much that it burned the end of the forcing cone off, so they set it back one thread. So it's the original barrel, they set it back. I think they might have put a new cylinder in it also, but the bluing, the sandblasted, the matte side of the gun where it needed it, and of course the matte bluing, so it looks brand new even though it's been shot probably 80,000 rounds. So I put a lot of use on this gun. Give you an idea, another gun that I got later on in life from my Uncle Frank was one he was actually used to carry in the day. And back when the micro handgun were available, this is what he carried. It's a C-Camp 25 automatic. And C-Camp was basically one of the pioneers of the small, I call it micro guns, because they're basically a compact version of a compact gun. And that's a 25 caliber. To give you an idea of the ammunition it shot, I think back then the only rounds actually available for it was that 50 grain. I think it's a 50 grain full metal jacket. So yeah, it is 50 grain. So he had a 25 automatic, 50 grain full metal jacket, compact gun. So Frank was the gun guy of the family, got me started. So what can I say? I've been hooked ever since.